My Savory Spiral Scones use an assortment of flavors and a different shape. What I have here is the classic scone dough that I made and filled with the fresh cranberries. But what I did was I doubled the recipe. I want to show you 2 different flavor options for the scones. So I'm gonna take my double batch, divide it in half. That way I know I'll get 8 scones out of each. Now this time, I'm not going to do a traditional wedge shape, but actually a rectangle. And the first flavor I'd like to show you is a garlic dill. I've got half a package of softened cream cheese that I've just beaten lightly. And so, just as if you were making garlic cream cheese for sandwiches or to turn into a dip, I'll just grate in a clove of garlic. Of course, it's to taste, but I like to add about 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh dill. This is a great opportunity to add any of your favorite fresh herbs. So now, I'll take the entire mixture, dollop it onto the rolled out scone, and just spread a nice even layer. Then, from the short end, to maximize the spiral, roll it up as tightly as you can. And then, slice it into 8 portions. So the yield is the same as the original scone recipe. On my parchment-lined baking tray, arrange them. And the same tip, just a little milk brushed on the top of each, adds a little shine. But it also gives you the opportunity to sprinkle on a little something extra. In this case, just a little bit of poppy seed. Here we go. I'll set that aside while I make another simple version. So the same rolling technique. The next one I'll fill with sun-dried tomato, bacon, and cheddar cheese, altogether different style. Your fillings don't always have to be spreadable like the cream cheese. You can have a scattering of the sun-dried tomatoes and just a nice sprinkling of cooked bacon and nice even layer of cheddar cheese. I prefer to use the orange cheddar because it shows up when you bake off the scones. Give it a pat in so it stays in place. There we go, a nice little spiral. And the 8 portions. On a separate baking tray, line them up. And again, a quick little brush with a touch of milk. And this time, I'll sprinkle a little sesame seed on top. So these are ready for the oven, and consistent with all scone recipes, a hot oven, 375, and they take about 20 minutes to bake. Oh, look at these. Amazing how you can take the same scone dough and completely transform it into completely different styles. And it really showcases the beautiful filling, so you know what you're about to enjoy. And look at that. Even flakier with the spiraling effect. And now that you've mastered the principles behind making delicious scones and biscuits, you can take these lessons to your own kitchen to bake and enjoy.